I saw a terrible video of a young lady being beaten. I was very distressed by it. This kind of savage violence being unleashed on a child by adults who seem to have no faculty of understanding that this is something that shouldn't be done. So what we have done is we have started the analysis of our violence data in Jamaica. And when we look at violent crimes and major crimes, we see that the reported major crimes, which would be murder, shooting, robbery, assaults, and rape, break-ins, are all trending down. In fact, this year's figure is the lowest in 22 years. So crime is going down, but the perception of crime is going up. It is so because Jamaicans look at crime and violence as one entity. And what we're seeing is that though the number of crimes that are being committed are reducing, the violent nature of the crimes are increasing.
Easy task for you, because it was not easy for me. And going over these things can be a bit stressful, especially, the fact that you're still in the situation, in the middle of the situation. Who the lady was. I had to tell her who the lady was. That she knows from, she was a small little girl, and the lady went to the hospital. And she was asking who the lady was. I had to tell her who the lady was. So her memory is not quite back fully. So she is complaining about her headache. You see what I'm talking about, people? These people do these things not knowing the long-term effect that it has. These people do these things not knowing the long-term damage.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the first video of the new year. Happy New Year. I think we can still say it. Today is the 5th, and I'm coming out and touching just a bit of this current topic for the new year. Most of my content will not be centered around anything like violence and anything like that, because it just ruins your day, right? To me, I just want to stick to something positive and something that is able to help and to inform and to educate, right? So we do a lot of the houses and history and all of that, right? So, but when it concerns kids, not all of them, some of them I will do and I will speak on it. And this one, it really touched something inside of me, right? And of course, we don't want to run out and do it the first, second day or whatever. We want to see things unfold and see what's going to happen. So we all heard of the 14-year-old girl that was brutally attacked. All types of weapons, right? Beaten, bloody, hospitalized, all of this. This is like the second or third day into the new year. We are bringing in the new year, say on January 1st. It doesn't matter what your religion is, when you're bringing in the new year or observing the new year coming in, what do you say to yourself? You want to be a better person. You want to be able to help others and, change your lifestyle. It was so early in the year. Who in their right mind would come out and start doing all these violent acts against a child so early in 2024? It just baffles you to think that people can be this toxic, honestly. Persons who are videotaping it, you are just as guilty. You should have intervened some way, somehow, get help and stop that. That's a young child, right? A young child. That brain is not even fully developed. And it's high time people realize that not only are you going to be prosecuted for hurting others, especially a young child, but what about the financial consequences? What about the fact that a young person who has so much potential and earning power, you are going to be the reason why that person does not realize their full potential. And by doing that, you have prevented that person from earning millions of dollars. Anytime Jamaica start getting serious on holding people accountable after they've damaged other people, it's not just about the criminal aspect of it as well. What about the civil aspect? Like, your potential future earnings should be affected as well. That should be garnered. All wages from you should be taken away, because this is very, very serious. When someone has a child, do you know what you go through to get that child to 14 years old? And that child is just born. To me, that's a baby, because my kids are older and I still have all their baby stuff. So can you believe you're going to be injuring a child, 14 years old, in that manner, like ganged upon you? That the worst thing you can have is a gang coming down on you, because it's like you're getting hit from all direction and you can get a bad blow at any time. Your head is not protected. Your brain can swell easily. So you never know who is going to cause that death blow or the big damage blow. This is a very, very serious crime. This is a very, very serious crime. To me, this is like attempted murder. It's an attempt on her life. Being light charges, that should not be the end of it. Right? There should be more consequences to follow, and people should be held accountable. And I believe if you hurt a minor, there should be additional charges that should be applied, especially against an adult person who helped to commit that crime. All I could see is my child in that position, cornered and being attacked by, Anne-Marie Vance said it the best, the savages, right? So early in the year, all I keep doing is just thinking positive and trying to meditate and, just get some good vibes going for the new year. Who would take on something this toxic and negative so early in the year? And on a child on top of it, right? Help you to make an impact, a positive impact in other people's lives, right? You're helping as much as you can, whoever needs help. Use your time wisely and to do good and to show the kids how they're able to do good to others and to respect others. Down all the negative stuff and the bad word cursing and the taking of lives and STABBING and hurting each other and running for machete, injuring others. Because in the long run, you're the one who is going to be in the pickle, right? You're not going to hurt somebody and just walk away. And you see the condition of the prisons in Jamaica. Your freedom is going to be taken away from you. So put all of that stuff down for the 2024 and focus on building you. Focus on getting many streams of income. Focus on your children. Focus on raising them in a positive light and show them how to love each other and to love others and to help others, right? Sickening, very sickening. And it ruined. I could not watch that video. I could not. Up until now, I have not watched it because my kids are teenagers and they're older than this kid here. And I keep seeing, especially my last child, in that position. I can't. Like, it's too much. It's a very, very wicked act, right? And it's time that for adults show the children how to live. Live in love. Choose love. Put that down. Here has not started properly, and all this negative energy and this toxic behavior. Why? Who is it helping? It's not helping anyone, because right now the lady's child is in the hospital. It's costing the government money to care for that child, and that child may not even be herself again. And who is to blame? Who is going to take on that responsibility? They should be held accountable up to the last dime. Every future earnings that they have should be taken away. Damaging a very young person who has a lot of potential. It's high time that this is dealt with the way it should be dealt with.